Hello, everybody. Welcome to self-massage. Techniques for yourself and for your family. Begin either seated in a chair or seated on a blanket, folded up. Hey, Mariah. Hey, sister. Gently close down your eyes. Coming into your ujjayi breath. In an easy seat, either in a chair or seated on a folded blanket. Coming into your ujjayi breath, which is breathing in through your nose, out through your nose, with a gently closed down back of the throat. Hearing the sound of your ocean flowing in and flowing out. Letting that sound bring you and gather you into this present moment. Leaving everything else at the door. Gathering yourself, all highest resonating parts of you in this time, in this space. Stacking your shoulders over the hips, elongating the back of the neck, gently drawing the chin in, reaching through the crown, breathing in space in through your spine. Exhaling through an open mouth. Darth Vader, yes. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling length. Exhale, belly button draws in. Cultivating strength with that exhale, inhale length. Exhale, strength. Two more rounds of breath, just like that. Please make sure, if you haven't washed your hands, please do so before we begin this hands-on work. It is important before you touch anybody, usually, in massage land, that you come in with clean hands. Not only to get the germs off of the hands, but also just energetically having your hands clean before you lay hands on anybody. And that includes yourself for today and today's practice. Ooh. First, bring your hands into heart center. Rubbing each of the palms together vigorously, creating friction, creating heat, and placing them hand stacked one on the other on heart center. Feeling your heartbeat, feeling your center, the heart being the center of all the energetic systems. the chakras. Just really centering yourself in this moment. Feeling the energy that your hands have over your heart. Being still. Staying with the Ujjayi breath. Taking note of anywhere you're holding any excess tension, tightness, or pain within the body. Breathing in space and expansion into anywhere where you find. Filling that space with breath. Creating more space so we can let it go through an open mouth. 2 more rounds of breath, just like that. Filling in all around, centering into the body. Exhale through an open mouth. Feeling that life energy begin to flow through the fascia, the connective tissue. Taking the hands over the eyes. I don't know about anybody else, but I can speak for myself that my eyes have been pretty busy on the social media lately. And the media, the screens. Just taking these hands over the eyes, enjoy the healing heat radiating through the palms of your hands into the eyes. Noticing any colors, any patterns, any images coming through the hands, and just taking those in. Witnessing. Being a non-judging observer. Noticing if you've held or brought in tension into the shoulders. Take a nice breath into the shoulders. And allow those to sink down. 1 more round of breath. Next, we'll take the fingertips to the forehead. Begin with the eyes gently closed down, coming in together with little circles. And working up into the scalp. All of the fingertips are connected here, working in small circles. I may be taking down my hair, so everybody can just witness the glory of the mane. Taking small circles, reversing the circles, allowing the connection point of the fingertips to the scalp be where the weight is centered. So you're not really forcing your arms or using excess muscles. You're using and focusing your energy on the fingertips, therefore easing the muscles in the arms that are helping assist here. So really focusing the energy on the fingertips, the weight on the fingertips. Working into the occiput, into the back ridge of the head here. Tiny circles. Maybe letting your arms down, elbows forward. Palms are braced on the jaw. Releasing chin to the chest, working in through that occipital area. Taking some nice Ujjayi breaths here. Taking these thumbs, the ridges of the thumbs are great tools. We're going to take the thumbs right down to the occipital ridge, Taking nice tiny little circles from the center line all the way out towards the ears. One more round of breath, maybe one more sweep of the occipital ridge. Getting those bones behind the ears, working the thumbs down in a downward motion from the tops of the ears, on the scalp, on the skull, all the way down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, work it down. Work those thumbs down all the way down the skull through that occipital ridge. You'll sink into the scalenes here, working all the way down. Bringing the fingertips to the jaw. Allow the jaw to release, to be heavy. Just work in. Same thing, not really muscling through the arms, but we're really focusing, not muscling the weight in the fingertips. Everything else is really focusing on not holding tension here. Working the underneath ridge of the jaw or the cheekbone here. It comes all the way up here. This is hilarious. Never in all my years would I have imagined I'd be giving myself a massage via Facebook Live. Just massaging those jaws out here. Taking these fingertips here and pinching the jawline, bringing it out all the way to the tip of the chin, and then back. And forward one more time. And then back. Good. Taking these fingertips behind the head, attaching them onto the neck. Turn around here. Attaching them onto the neck. We'll inhale here. Exhale, draw those fingertips forward. All the way to the SCM, the scalene muscles, those muscles that are the large ones on each side of the airway. Turning back around here. Fingertips on each side of the spine. Really notice how the fingertips can go in between the spinal vertebra here. Pressing in, maybe rocking from side to side. Pull, pull, pull. Oh, head releases forward or up towards the sky. One more time. Audible exhale. Really decompressing here. Right hand comes in. We're going to pull and drag. So this is going to be the hand placement here. We're going to pull and drag up over the traps. So right hand pull over the left side. Working all the way down to the collarbone to the dip here. We'll inhale as we reach around. Exhale, left side releases, right side drags. Hi, Ashley, just jump in. Inhale, exhale, release, and drag. Hi, Jamie, just hop on in. We're with the right hand dragging up over the left trap. All the way down the collarbone to that divot here. Well, let's do this one more time. We'll inhale. Exhale, left side releases. We drag over all the way down to the collarbone. Yes. Left hand comes in a hook position over the right trap, hooking behind that shoulder. We'll inhale. Exhale, drag over. Really focusing your intention on the left fingertips. The left fingertips are stuck in that hook position as we drag over the collarbone to that divot. Reach back, inhale. Exhale, release. Maybe if you find a spot, shaking your head no from side to side with you hanging on and into that spot. Just really focusing your attention on not drawing in any excess holding into the shoulder, but rather while we inhale, breathing in space and expansion, exhale, decompressing. Good. Right hand comes in into the chest. Let's have both fingertips come in of both hands. So the sternum here comes all the way down, and all the way up to those collarbones. So these are actually immunity points for our bodies. So this is a really potent medicine in hands-on healing work to stimulate your immune system, to really make sure that it's firing on all cylinders. And if you notice, if you bring your hands in and work in small little circles, that there's definitely some, for me anyways, there are definitely some tender points. And I know that for my clients, they experience tender points too in here. So we're just going to work in a triangle position. So it ends right where your rib cage begins here, from the collarbone points all the way down into its triangle shape. So little tiny circles, fingertips in between each rib. Just really embracing the sensation, maybe taking a nice big deep breath in here. Exhale through an open mouth. The pressure doesn't have to be anything that is like overbearing. It can actually be really gentle. And if you just connect in with your nervous system and ask those nerves, ask those immune responders to do their job, just taking that focused moment of inviting them to work for you can be really helpful. Next, right hand comes in and sweeps off that left arm. So imagining just releasing any of this tension. I'm actually going to stand up, so if you'd like to join me in standing, we're going to do what's called a dry sweep. This is actually a Reiki technique, and it's great if you imagine like after snowstorm and then the sun comes out and then there's all that fog over the street. If you imagine that fog on the street is like our energetic system. So when we've been dealing with so much, this area in our energetic system can be pretty murky. So what we're going to do to move into the body instead of just the head and neck and shoulders, we're going to take the right hand, sweep down the left arm 3 times. 2, 3. Left hand. 1, 2, 3. Back of the neck. 1, 2, 3. Front of the chest. 1, 2, 3. Front of the legs. 1, 2. Just imagining your energetic system being swept clean. We can't forget the back body, so take the back of the hands to the back of the legs. 1. Hey. 2 and 3. Back of the back. 1, 2, 3. Maybe top of the shoulders, anywhere where you feel you need to be swept clean. Maybe the front of the throat for communication. And if your hair is up like mine, this is the perfect time to take it down. Here comes my wild mane. Shake out the hair. Shake out the hair, bend over. Imagine you're kind of washing the hair out, wiping it clean. The hair is a crazy energetic collector or energy collector. So if you have a lot of hair, or if you have hair to do this with, noticing that it's kind of all going into a pile. So once you're done sweeping off, hands come in, rub, creating friction and heat. Imagine positive energy, radiant, vibrant light coming into the hands, sending that positive, radiant light into anything that you swept off in front of you. Taking note, anywhere where you're holding any excess tension, release those areas now. So the head is loose, the shoulders are loose, the hips are loose. If you find yourself like needing to burp or needing to sneeze, it's a sign of moving that energy. Just sending love to all that you just swept off. Love, love, love. All right. So I'm going to bring in the chair here just for good measure. Hello, everybody. My mane is out of control. I'm just going to leave it that way because it's entertaining. All right, so we're moved into the body now. We're connected with the body. Right hand comes in and is just going to like reach to the back of the left arm and pull. And when you pull, this left arm is going to draw out. So pull and drag, pull and drag. Really doing your best not to be muscling any of these areas and just enjoying the friction, the draw being created here. We'll do that top arm one more time. I'm looking at the time here. Oh, and if you find an area perhaps on your tricep, my arms are actually really sore today from the 108 sun salutations we did yesterday. Just go ahead and use this claw hand. Not muscling with your fingers, not muscling with your right arm, the arm that's engaged right now or working. You're just drawing in and pulling. So nice. Anywhere where that feels good on the upper arm. Okay, we're just going to continue. So here is more like a C. This is a backwards C on my camera. C hand position. You're going to grab that forearm and same thing. You're just going to draw, turn that left arm from the inside to the outside, maybe outside to the inside. There's really no wrong answers here. What you're really wanting to do is focus your attention on the fingertips and on the thumb here. So if you're drawing from the inside to the outside, you're going to be focusing more of your attention on the four fingers. And if you're drawing that left arm from the outside to the inside, you're going to be focusing more of that intention on the underneath side of your arm, but also on your thumb. So your thumb is going to be doing the work here. Oh, yes. Just plying apart that connective tissue on the arms. Traditionally speaking, in mind-body connection, the arms are all about holding. Left side is generally, left side feminine, lunar, and feeling, receiving and trust. Right side is more solar, masculine, doing, and belief. So we're going to switch arms now. Just take notice of how the left arm, which is what we were just working on, feels versus the right arm. Notice that. We're still working on the left arm. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. So you're going to take this right fist, that right hand, maybe cross your legs, brace that left hand down. You're going to take that right fist and work with all four of these knuckles. Notice that my your wrist does not want to be bent anyway. Like, you're not going to be working like this. You're going to be working like this. So you're leveraging this long line of energy. It's really interesting. Massage therapy, and how professional massage therapists do it is they leverage their body. So it's all about angles. It's all about how you're using your body instead of using your weight. So you can take this first knuckle here.
I need to go poo and you have to wipe me.
No, you can ask your dad.
No, you don't.
No, you have to, babe. I'm Facebook Living. Say hi. I'm
I
giving
need to
myself
go
a
poo.
massage. Oh my gosh.
I need to go poo.
And I have to wipe her, but I really don't. Where's
Yeah,
your dad?
shut up.
Where's your dad?
I don't know.
Okay, well, go ahead. Go find your dad and tell him.
No.
Daddy's got your back. Thanks, Daddy. Okay, so right leg is crossed over. Left hand is on the knee. Taking that first knuckle here, and we're going to start at the base of the thumb and work towards the thumb here. So we're just really lean in with that first knuckle. Oh, yeah. Open up that thumb. Open up that opponent's pad. And you can drag your knuckle to each one of those fingers. All right, we're going to switch. I've got to plug in my phone because guess what, y'all? I charged it, but my phone life is kind of a hot mess, so let me just do this before it dies, and then you're all sad, and I'm sad. I'm even more sad than you because I have phone troubles. Okay, I'm back. All right, so we're going to switch. We're going to cross that left leg. Oh, well, we're going to switch. Okay. Claw hand to the right and pull from the shoulder all the way down, making sure that right hand or right arm is rolling out. Just following your intuition, following your senses, making sure that you're not bringing on any excess tension into the body while working on yourself. Yeah, feels so good. You can squeeze up the back of the arm, but see, notice here, the squeeze is actually what creates fatigue, is because your hand is moving so much and doing so much to work here. Taking one more pass. Oh, yes. Maybe taking some circles down that arm. It feels good to you. Feels good to me. We're going to do the left hand on the right forearm, pulling from the inside out. Now see, if you're lifting your right arm out and then drawing it out, you're really creating a lot of muscle action here. So internally to externally rotate. Open, 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 open. Reverse, drag that thumb on the lower part of the arm. Feels so good. Noticing how you can work on yourself and not fatigue yourself. That's really the point here. All right, moving down to the hand, crossing that right leg up and over, right hand to the right knee, in a fist, working with maybe that first knuckle. Everybody's a little less coordinated on one side. This happens to be mine. So the goal is to be able to create pressure without creating fatigue. So keeping this arm in a nice long straight line here is going to be your friend. Drawing it down. Drawing it down. Yeah. You can even press that knuckle in as we're twisting. All right. Great. So, on to the legs. Let's do the right leg first. We're just gonna use those fists to kitty paw down the leg. And also reach under. Using the back of the hand as your leverage. Let's do this one. Yes. That feels so good. Good, good, good.
I'm thirsty.
We'll get some water, sis. And taking it to the left thigh. Back of the hand here, if you notice, this is a nice long line. So we're going to take and circle down off the thigh. I'm sore here from the 108 yesterday as well. Woo! Making sure not to ignore the hip flexors. The legs go all the way down to the knee and the hip flexor all the way up here. But for today's purpose, we're just gonna kitty paw maybe down both the legs with the back of the hands. And then if you have a tool, a candle, anything like this, I'm gonna actually sit back down on the floor. This is just a little extra. Your right foot can come to the inner left thigh and then basically just roll the anterior tibialis with this candle on the outside. Don't forget the inside surface of the shin. Yes, so good. Switching the legs. Using this tool for good here. Coming all the way down to the ankle and up. The inner shin. This is great for shin splints. All right. Keeping that lower shin loose. Can't forget. The back of the calf, you can draw in, so both of your hands are going to wrap around, pulling up, just squeezing up the back of your calf. You could do that up your whole leg. Usually the hamstrings are the ones that are hard to get. The glutes yourself are hard to get, but you can take your thumbs on the outside part of your shin and make little circles, little steps up the shin. Oh, that feels so good. All the way up to the knee and back down. We'll do that one more time from the bottom up. Yep. And then the right shin. Bring your hands and squeezing from the ankle up. I can't believe Raya popped in and did this. So funny. Using your thumbs, walking yourself up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. One more time. Oh, yeah. I love massage. All right, last but not least, we're coming to the feet. So if you're on a chair, you can cross that left leg over the right knee and you'll have a hold of your foot. If you're seated and can reach your foot, go ahead and cross your legs now. Same thing here. The fist, the straight arm, is gonna be your friend. The knuckles Gonna be your friend. The ball, the pad of your hand is gonna be your friend here. So from the heel, that's a really good one for the fist to come in, rotate around, press, 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 through. The thumbs, walking from the base of the heel all the way up the middle of the foot, spreading the feet apart, pulling each toe, spending as much time as you'd like here. Me taking each thumb and pressing them in from the inside arch. Interesting known fact about the inside arch of the foot in reflexology, the base of the heel on the inside arch is all low back and sacrum. So the closer to the end of your heel is like low back, or is the sacrum, and then you roll up and it's the low back. The inner arch is actually the low back curve. So the curve in the low back mimics the curve of your foot. And then it comes in the middle of the arch is mid back. And then your foot mimics the arch of your upper back. So anywhere where you find some like interesting or intense spots here, you come all the way up to the top of the head. So the big toe curves in like the curve in your neck, and then the top of your toe is the head. So that's interesting fact there. We'll switch feet. I was worried about doing enough for a half hour of self-massage, and I'm running a little behind. So while you're working on this other foot with the fist, maybe in the heel, feels real good there. Top of the thumbs, working from the base of the heel all the way up to the pad of the foot, the ball of the foot. Spreading that ball of the foot apart, keeping it nice and loose, pulling each toe. Working with the thumbs from the base, the inner base of the heel all the way up and through the spine. They say that loose feet is all about, it directly reflects the looseness or like the mobility of the spine. So if your spine tends to get stiff, this is a great tool in helping your spine to not be so stiff. All right, go ahead and sweep off the legs, sweep off those arms of your own energy. Woo! Sweep out the hair. Call in your massage person if you are continuing on to the tutorial of at-home massage basics. Mine is my hubs, so I'm going to call him in and I'll be right back. Robbie Turse, are you ready to get some massages? Or a massagey? Opal, if you want a massage, that's fine, but you're going to be on Facebook Live.
That's not good.
Well, then Dad, he's my point person. For my craziness. Oh, family. This is going to be really simple. Hi, babe. Come on to my massage table. Not table, it's on, no, not shirt off. No shirt off. No shirt off.
You don't want to see my man?
XYZ.
My zipper's down.
All right. This is my husband, Robbie Turse.
Hello.
Here, scoot down just a little bit, babe. There we go. Okay. So for this session, we're going to primarily be focusing on the back, which is most of the time people's favorite because people experience a lot of backside pain.
You're a pain in my backside.
Maybe you are a pain in somebody's backside. My husband just told me I was a pain in his backside. What the heck? Okay, so here we go. So basically, no matter what you do
We can't even see.
for at-home massage, you are going to want to be over the person. This is why massage therapists have such a great time at getting great pressure, is because we're generally over and leaning using our body weight on our clients. So the first technique we're going to do is hands flat, really putting weight on the base of the wrists. So here, you're just going to be leaning, noticing a nice long straight arm. We're going to take the left hand to the left glute area, low back area, right hand to the right shoulder, leaning in on the person. So I'm on the floor today, but you can do this on a couch if you have kind of a taller couch. You can also do this on the bed, so your person would be on the very edge of the bed and you would be standing, leaning over. That would give you maybe a little bit more of a massage experience. So this right hand is at his right shoulder, and we're going to just take small, slow circles with the body, noticing my body is moving. Asking your person how the pressure is, because it's going to be different than if you're sitting at home rubbing somebody's back with your arms up like this. Notice this is all muscle. There's no body weight behind it. That's really the trick of the trade in massage land. Making sure that your shoulders are up here, keeping a nice strong frame in the shoulders, using your body weight to lean on. So how's that pressure, baby?
Great.
Great. So from that right shoulder, we're gonna just work down in small circles all the way down to that low back, or the glute here. Pressing, pressing, pressing all the way down the right side of the body. So if you're working on a couch, you're going to only work on the side of the body that's facing out, like to the outer edge of the couch. Then your person is going to want to move for the other side of the body, so their other side is facing the outside part of the couch. So I'm working on the right side. I'm on his right side. I'm going to come over to the left side, making sure that your person has a nice comfy surface to work on. So my right hand is going to go to his right glute, right sacral area. Left hand is going to come to the left shoulder. Noticing the shoulders, my shoulders are away from my ears. Just really leaning in with my body weight here. If you have a person that really likes deep pressure, and this is a little too much on your wrists, you can come in with your elbow here. So the other key move for massage therapy, I am officially hot, is the elbow. So we're using the elbow to come in. And if your person likes deep pressure, I know Robbie does most of the time, you're going to lean in on your elbow, noticing them having a nice strong frame here, just leaning in, using my body weight versus any muscling. I'm not muscling at all, keeping a strong frame. Come in. to the outer hip, working with this elbow and with this ridge of the forearm from that sacrum rolling out to the outer hip. Really trying not to do too much muscling, but rather bearing down with my body weight. All right, I'm going to do the other side here with the elbow. Noticing and giving you a look from the opposite side. Whew. If you roll on an area that your person is like, whoa, just go ahead and bear down until you feel those muscles bouncing back to you. This is what's called the echo point. So we're going for, I usually like to go for, you know, the feel good hurt. That's called the echo point. So when you find an area on somebody that they're like, woo, or if you notice they start to get tighter, they start to like hold their body, or they stop breathing, they're unable to breathe through your pressure, it's too deep. So you'll find that you'll bear down, you can feel when the body starts to press back. You can instruct your person, your loved one, to take a nice big deep breath into that area. Breathe with them. And then move through that with them with your own breath. So take a nice big deep breath. Really lean in, allow them to sink into that. One more. And what's interesting is the muscles will move you. The muscles will move you through that area. All right. So I wanted to mention that a lot of times people are experiencing a lot of back-sided pain because the muscles that are lengthened will refer more pain than the muscles that are shortened. So a lot of times, like desk people will have a lot of like upper back pain, low back pain, because when you're sitting in a chair, your entire backside is lengthening out. So it's really important to focus on the front side of your body. Are you okay with me focusing on the front side of your body today? I think he's sleeping. Or do you want to tag team for Opal?
I don't know.
He's like sleeping. Okay. All right. Yay, Rally Turse! Okay. You're scoot down just a little bit if you can. Can you? There you go. So when somebody's laying on their back, it's really important to pat their knees. When their knees are slightly bent, it takes pressure off of the low back. So I'll have you raise your knees for me, baby. There you go. Good, good.
What else could they use for that? Pillow?
You could use a pillow, folded up blanket, whatever this thing is called, a foam roller. Really anything round. It doesn't need to be too, your knees don't need to be too bent, but just follow the lead of your loved one, whatever they like. Oh, great. Now I can see his facial expressions. You can't though, so that's good. Okay, so front side of the body. Back side is great, feels great. There's no harm in working on the back side of somebody's body, but where you're going to find the most pain relief is the front side. So I'm going to share with you a pec opener that's really good for opening the pec, for decompressing this pec area, which tends to be the more shortened muscle in the front side. So with the base of your hand, you're going to apply pressure right in the soft part of the pec area, right underneath the shoulder. So you can palpate on yourself with your fingertips. You can feel that indentation. That's where the base of your palm is going to go. So right there. Base of the palm. Have your person bend their elbow. You're going to grab. So I'm working on his left shoulder. I'm grabbing his hand with my right hand. Okay. Left palm, because you're going to make it easier on yourself to use the side that you're closest to. So my left hand is going onto his left shoulder. We're going to apply the pressure there. And you can palpate around. You're going to palpate all the way down that arm. How's that feel? And you can just feel, it's almost like when we were massaging ourselves, you can feel those muscles just pulling apart from the bone. I'm going to come over. Hello. Let's see. You can pull the arm out. Bending into that left elbow. So this is his right side. My right hand is coming here. So the base of my right hand is in that soft spot in his shoulder. This left hand can be the guide. We're going to apply body weight into that soft spot on the left shoulder. Just being mindful of how much weight you're applying here. And work the right hand down this right arm. Palpate. Work it down. When you feel comfortable enough here, what you can do, right hand to the right shoulder, lift up that arm and exhale the arm down to a V. We're not in the camera. Move the camera just a little bit. There we go. Hey, Robbie T. Facebook Live, guys. That's okay. I hope that this brings people value. That's my
yeah,
goal.
sure.
Yeah. All right. Left hand grabbing his right. So my farthest side is grabbing this arm. Right hand to his right shoulder. Here. Drawing it up. Pressing down. Opening that arm out. Yes. So good. Pedaling down that arm. Drawing it down. Just taking a nice pull. Here. Good. All right. So that is going to be all of the massage techniques that I share today.
What? That is garbage.
He's like, it was about to get good. What the heck? Mama?
Okay.
What do you think I should, which one is your favorite? Oh, I could share one more.
Arms.
Arms. Do you have any pirate jokes you could tell the world in your Facebook Live debut?
Facebook Live schmive.
Okay. All right. So Robbie loves the arms. So we'll share the arms here. So we just worked on ourselves and our arms. So it's a lot of the same technique. A lot of this like claw hand. But mainly what you're going to go for, especially so you're not fighting and wasting your energy with the person that you're massaging. If your person that massages wants to help you, wait a minute, help me, and just like give you their arm, this is what I always do. I'm just like shake it out. Making sure that they're just relaxing. It's really the first pillar of massage is that whoever you're massaging is relaxing, because that's the most important part. If they're going to help you or hold their body for you, like there's tension somewhere else in their body that is like really kind of pointless for you to work with if your person isn't getting that first step of relaxation. Okay. So just making sure that whatever you're doing, wherever you're at, you're using your body weight. I like to work up, so both of my hands will reach this forearm. Press all the way. Pull all the way up to the wrist. Pull through the wrist, and then open the hand. So we're opening the hand from pinky side to thumb side. This is definitely a more muscly move for the giver of massage, but feels good for the receiver. You can have them bend their elbow here, and you have their hand at your disposal. So the tips of your thumbs here are going to be your buddies. Shake, shake, shake. Open, open, open. Massage through that thumb, that opponent's pad. And make sure that once you're done, you're shaking out your hands. I'll work on your other one in a little bit. So, all right. I hope that you all found some value in this time. That this was the maiden online voyage of at-home massage ergonomics. So please let me know if you have any questions. We have a couple more minutes here.
I'm out of here.
Robbie's out.
Deuces.
If you have any questions specifically about any areas that you would like to massage in the future, in the future, I would like to share some sciatic massage relief postures. But any areas that you would like, any questions about massage tools that you have, I would definitely speak to those. So I will be on the lookout for anything like that. Yeah, oh yeah. And in the meantime, thank you for joining me for Self-Massage Sunday Self-Care, self-massage and massage techniques for your family. I hope that you found this helpful and that you hit me up with any massage questions. Maybe I can do part 2 with specific massage questions, especially with massage techniques for specific areas. I would love to offer those. So hit me up, let me know. Please give me some feedback, what you thought was good, what you thought could use some work, and I will see you on the flip side. I've got so much planned for this upcoming week. Crochet lessons, regular yoga classes at my normal times that I teach at Little Lotus, and a few other things that are already in my book. So I hope you have a beautiful day and so much love. I hope that you enjoyed the massage today. Have a great day.